come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes? Until winter comes? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. You in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh.
everybody, and welcome to a new day. I'm sorry, am I disturbing you by talking? Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of crafty time. No, I'm making, my kids asked me to make them some kind of like chore charts, just like basically daily reminder charts of like the things that they're responsible for. This tape is not tape anymore. Okay, cool. Yeah, daily reminder charts basically, just to help them remember what to do before they go off and do their own things. So I always make our charts, our rhythms and everything kind of Waldorf-y. Ooh, thanks for that, buddy. So I like to do watercolor backgrounds on them just to make them a little more appealing, and then I will put them in laminate sleeves when they dry so the kids can use dry erase markers on them to check off their stuff, just to help them remember. I'm getting a couple more naps in with baby now, so he's sleeping pretty good during the day a couple of times. So we're all just starting to get a rhythm going, and that has been really nice. So today I'm just starting to again, I'm just slowly coming back into myself and learning what new life looks like for us now, and for me, and what my new schedule looks like, and how I need to structure my days and everything like that. It's beautiful out to the point where I'm too hot today. I'm trying to remember, I'm doing Grayson's right now. I'm trying to focus on the colors he can see. Grayson is colorblind, if you were not aware. Making him colorful things like this is a little bit tricky sometimes. Yeah, we're doing really well though. I was editing, and I'm gonna get back to editing today later. And I noticed that I'm almost caught up now. I've got 2 or 3 vlogs to edit and get out, so now I can film. And I don't know, I'm just learning what I want to do, and I just wanted to take you guys kind of along, just to follow me kind of through my morning. The kids, it's Saturday today, so the kids are playing games with their friends right now. We don't do free-for-all with games in our house. It's just, it doesn't work for our family. The kids actually hate it, and last night we had a family meeting at dinner, an impromptu one, that the kids expressed that they just wanted a little bit of help regulating their game time because they were frustrated that the hours were slipping by when they were playing, and they were missing out on his wake periods and other things, and then the end of the day would come and they would be bummed that they'd spent their day playing games instead of other things. So we came up with some ideas together as a family, and this is one of them, to just help them make sure they get everything done beforehand. Anyway, that's why I'm here making crafts right now. But we came up with they came up with a schedule that they felt was good for how many hours. We just talked about it. I said, okay, well, this is what needs to happen during the week. On the weekend, it's your time. And so they decided for themselves the amount of time they should spend on games with online friends. And then the way to help them, one of the biggest problems was I am busy with baby, and I don't always keep track of the time as well, to be oh, you've been on for an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever, and then they get frustrated that they don't know how long it's been, or they lose track of time themselves. So they started setting alarms for themselves, and they're quite happy with it. It's going quite well. So this is me doing my part to help them by making them little reminder charts. Yeah, this just works for our family. I know everybody's different with this, but it's a hard balance. My kids have a really close group of online friends, and then they also have obviously a ton of in-person friends. He gags on his pacifier sometimes. Sometimes he gets a little overzealous with his first take of his pacifier, and he gags. So I gotta help him out. We'll see if he wants to have this nap in his bassinet. We shall see. Usually I'll contact nap him, or I'll just baby wear him now, but I'm super hot and I just needed to do some painting real quick. So we'll see if he allows to be beside me in the bassinet. Yeah, but anyway, the kids and all of us really came up with what they expected for themselves, what I needed to have done from them during the week, like with school. But yeah, they have a really good group of online friends, but then they also have a really large group of, not large, Kenzie keeps her friends close. Like, she selects a small handful of friends and then they're like besties, and she doesn't want any more than that. Grayson is much more social. They have quite the mix, and they were finding that they were like getting distracted playing with just online friends, and then they weren't spending as much time doing the other things they like puzzles and crafts and playing with their baby brother and going and playing outside with their other friends, and being intentional about arranging play dates with their in-person friends. And yeah, it's a weird thing to navigate, so we're just trying to help them, because like when we were kids, we didn't have online friends, we just had in-person friends. You were friends with like the kids in your street and the kids maybe in your class, and that was about it. And for our kids, they have both, right? They've got a very robust social life, but it's different than what it ever was for us. So helping them navigate that is a little bit interesting. And right now, like, they're playing more online because we're not quite ready to go back in person with friends yet, just because like it's still the middle of winter here. Germs are still super prevalent in the cold and flu situation, and kids are germy, so I'm just like not quite ready to have like play dates in the house and stuff yet. Anyway, not to like prattle on for too long about that, but I don't know if that's ever interesting. I feel like I don't talk a ton about like how we manage or limit or whatever screen time, because I'm not one of those parents that's against screen time. I think it's really beneficial. I think it's really important, actually, that children know how to navigate it, and because it's going to be such a huge part of their adult lives, that I feel like not giving them opportunities to learn and be on it is kind of honestly giving them in my opinion, it's a disservice to them in their future. But there's also balance, because it's so easily accessible. It's just so easy to just be on it way too much, right? Like, I definitely know kids that are on it 12 hours a day easy, and that's, you gotta have balance, right? It's all about balance, spending time outside in nature for like healthy immune systems, and making sure you see the sun and have in-person friendships. Really is super important. But I'm also super proud of my kids that they're able to come to me and be like, hey, I feel like I'm not managing this well, can you help me? And that makes me feel really good as a parent, because we've had a lot of talks and they understand that technology can also be super addicting for kids, for adults. And if adults are addicted to our phones and to technology and everything, then it's so much harder for a child to regulate, right? That's bright sun, I know. You did just eat. Can we hold on a moment? I just fed you before I put you in there. I have no idea what this vlog even looks like right now, so I hope you're enjoying. I hope you've got something warm and lovely. This mug was gifted to me by a friend I was connected with here in this space, which is so special. Thank you, Jen. It's the best mug ever, like the cool ceramic tea thing. I'm using it all the time. I love it. Infuser rainbow, that's called an infuser. Oh, it's so hot in here that I have the window open. These big beautiful windows of ours, they let in so much light, but they also let in a ton of heat with that sun. We just like a big magnifying glass. It's always like, our yard is always several degrees warmer than everywhere else in our town. So it's funny because like with gardening, I can actually start my garden a lot earlier than most people because of how warm it is in here. So excited to garden, by the way, this year with him. Like, it's just gonna be so special, just gardening with a little baby. And something else that's very special, I understand he's rooting, trust me you guys, I just fed him, like literally not even 20 minutes ago. So I'm just getting him to hang out for 1 second. But all his first foods are going to be straight out of the garden because he's going to be 6-7 months in, like, you know. Oh, you bonk yourself. Oh, we bonk ourselves.
Sad baby.
Sad baby. Hi guys. I realized I got kind of cut off mid-sentence when Zeg was in the bassinet and I picked him up. Or no, he was in my arms. He got fussy. Today is going so well, by the way, with the kids and like this new routine. And after our sit down talk, like, if I can give anybody any piece of parenting advice, like, include your kids in your decisions, because kids are a lot smarter than I find most adults give them credit for. In this circle, most people who watch me are already on a path of like respectful parenting. I hate the word gentle parenting because I feel like people mistake gentle parenting for permissive and passive parenting, and so maybe I'm just going to start using the word respectful parenting, because that's really it is. It's really what it is. It's respecting them as human beings, right? Anyway, did I say I was having a snack? I'm eating some Honey Nut Cheerios. Baby is asleep in one of the bouncers beside my computer. If you wonder, like, where he goes when I'm filming in my room, I have a bouncer beside my computer so I can edit with him there. And there's a bathroom bouncer, just for obvious reasons. In the bathroom, we usually have to put the baby down. And then we have the bassinet on the main level. So anyway, including your kids is so important because oftentimes they will come up with their own solutions that everybody's happy with. You can just, it's good communication to teach them too. Like, hey, I view this as an issue in the way our family is functioning. What can we do to fix this? And oftentimes they'll have really good solutions. And a lot of the times they will solve the problem in the way you maybe hope to be solved. Like for my kids' example, like they were playing way too much games and they were just on screens too much. Now, part of that was largely due to because we took this huge break. We took all of December off and 2 weeks of January because of baby and stuff. Like we scheduled that in our homeschool year, but it was just like we were avoiding everybody because we didn't anticipate when I planned the school year for the germs to be so bad, like for the flu season to be so horrible. So yeah, they just ended up playing like a ton of games and just being on tech a lot. Just poor habits had built up, right? Like as it happens. And that's the thing. So like I wanted them to spend less time, but instead of being like, you guys are not allowed to do this anymore, we sat down and we talked about it. And we were like, hey, this is the issue we're having. This is why it's an issue. And they agreed and they wanted to not be on so long. Like they came to their own conclusions. Like, hey, we're missing out on baby time. Like they're missing out on his wake times during the day when they're playing games too much. They were missing opportunities to go, you know, meet new kids in our neighborhood or like do various activities. I'm not gonna like list off a bunch of stuff, but you know what I mean. And after that talk, I did what I said I was gonna do. I made the schedules for them, or like this little rhythm for them so they could check it off before they went and played games. Or, you know, whatever. They said that would help them, so sure. And today's gone so much more smoothly. Like Grayson has been playing outside often with his friends. They set their own timers and they got off without me even having to say anything. Grayson even decided he was done like before his timer went off and just got off and went outside. I'm just like overall super happy about it. He's the gruntiest baby. I just spat cereal on myself. He's still asleep. Cody's almost off. He'll be home in a couple minutes. It's been a very productive day. It's hard because it looks so late. Hey, it's only 4:30 with the sun setting already. I really feel like I'm getting my groove back and developing a new rhythm is really nice. I feel like my days are starting to take shape really postpartum because he's 1 month old today. Did I say that? Officially 1 month old today. Today's the 21st of January. And what I was saying before my sentence got cut off and I stopped talking was it's so exciting because his first foods, the way his age lines up with the seasons, His first foods are gonna come straight from the gardens. We're gonna be like planting his first foods, and I'm gonna keep that in mind when I'm planting the garden, because like he'll be, you know, 6, 7, 8 months old right when I start feeding my baby solids. I'm on the later end. 6 months is a minimum for me, so I usually give them taste, but everything is gonna start coming out of the garden, you know, July, August, September, which is when he'll be like, you know, 6, 7, going into 8 months old, which I just think is so cool that my baby's first foods will be grown by me. That's amazing. I definitely want to like store a lot more. Kenzie's downstairs and cooking or like making something that Sam wants, and so he's yelling at her. Anyway, sorry, noisy bird in the background. I hope you guys have been enjoying this vlog. A little bit different style. This year I'm trying to like find this midway between creativity that I enjoy, like a vlog that looks aesthetically pleasing to me, that feels like I'm doing something creative, that just feels like I'm like putting a little more effort into it, but also not making it so creative or not putting so much effort into it that I don't stay genuine to what I want to put out into this space, and so that I don't get overwhelmed and then not film. I'm trying to find that soft spot in between. So hopefully, I don't know what this vlog is going to turn out like. I never know until I edit them, right? So you know, I'm just so happy. I can't explain it. I'm gonna update you guys on like obviously how I'm feeling. I'm gonna do postpartum update. Oh, he's 1 month. I should do that. So this week, oh my goodness, it's my husband. Gosh, this week I will do I'll sit down and film a 1 month update and also like a 1 month postpartum. I wonder if I should do them together, like as one video or 2 separate videos. Probably 2 separate videos, at least for this first one. There's a lot I want to talk about postpartum. And I also have to sit down and film my birth story. Oh my goodness, I haven't done that yet. I really need to sit down and do that. Okay, so I have some things to write down that I need to do. But I'm gonna go answer my husband and I'll talk to you in a second. Yeah, I keep getting a lot of messages and people checking in with me asking how I'm feeling and how I'm doing postpartum, and I'm just doing really, really well. And I'm just so blissfully happy, and I'm just really excited for what the future holds for us. Like, it's just such a beautiful time in life, and it's just making me look into the future with so much hope and happiness, and there's just a lot of gratitude happening right now. Okay, I need to go take something out of the freezer, and I'll talk to you guys in a second. Slowly but surely, Finn is getting closer and closer to the baby. But
the baby can almost reach the dog.
His head is completely turned away because he's like, I like you, but not that much
yet. He keeps grabbing me.
He is. What do you think, old man? You're a good boy. Good old dog. See, he chose to sit here, but he's concerned. Cody went and bought Sundays so we can watch our show. We're starting this. Hi, you having fun?
I've been muted.
We are just having some playtime on our fun little mat. It's just the quilt on the floor. You guys have seen it. He's having more wakeful windows, so I'm just letting him kind of jam out and get his little energy out. Oh, we just puked. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. A little bit different. Let me know if you liked it. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of do more bird's eye view. I feel like I don't love always filming with just the camera like on the tripod and just talking at you while I walk around. I wanted to do a little bit of a different kind of style. This is like my preferred method of vlogging, but I sometimes get uninspired and forget to like set the camera and like grab the proper tripods and stuff I need to do it. But yeah, I had fun filming it, so hopefully it looks okay. Yeah, you're finding your voice, aren't you? Cody and I, Cody went to go get us some ice cream, which was nice because it's our date night tonight, our show date night. And we're watching Andor, right?
Yes.
The new Star Wars, not new.
Yeah, it came out in like November.
We just haven't watched it yet. So, Disney Plus, Star Wars franchise shows. But yeah, it's 9 o'clock. We're gonna watch one more episode. The kids are watching something upstairs, and then baby and I are going to bed. So I'm gonna end the vlog here.
I'm gonna go do some painting.
Yeah, so he's just making me a tea right now. Yeah, Daddy's so nice, right? But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go finish this. Gonna drink some tea. Then we're gonna go to bed. Yeah. Cause you're a month old now. Crazy. I can't believe he's a month old.
One whole egg.
One whole egg. If you've seen on my Instagram how I'm documenting his monthly progress, I'm using an egg carton and putting an egg in for each month he is. So eventually at the end, there'll be a whole dozen eggs in the carton. Very cute. I just can't believe it. Time passes so quickly. It feels like he's been here forever, but also like it feels like he was born yesterday, so it's crazy. But anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm glad to be back to normal filming. You guys aren't seeing this too far in the future because I will have edited the last 2 vlogs and gotten them out to you pretty soon. So yeah, I'm happy to be back, and hopefully I can play around with like my filming style a little bit and find my new groove for this year, and I'm excited. It's gonna be a good year. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.